Hey everyone, Vince here. I'm a little upset today because of a glitch in the Uber app. Uh, every once in a while, I'll be driving home from work on my day job, or I'll doing something with my family, and all of a sudden I hear ding, 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 and there's a request coming in from Uber. Well, I simply decline the request and go offline. Now, last night, I was out until about 3 in the morning doing my rides, and I set my filter to go home. I got home, got the usual message asking me if I want to stay online or go offline. I chose offline, and I made sure that my app went offline before closing it. Today, I go out driving, and I'm told that I have 1 hour and 1 minute of drive time today with bills to pay tomorrow. Now, this is ridiculous. I called Uber support. They told me my app went online at 5 a.m. and that I had requests coming in. I was sleeping at 5 a.m. That's not possible. There's something going on with the Uber app, and I asked for a manager because there's got to be something they can do to reset the drive time in a situation like this. The representative that I was on the phone with said, put me on hold, and he looked at the history and said, no, you did not do any rides. I said, no, I didn't, because I was sleeping. I'm not going to do rides while I'm sleeping. And maybe it's because the phone was switching between LTE and my home Wi-Fi, because I was parked in front of my house when I went offline, and they didn't receive the signal that I went offline, but I did go offline. My app showed offline. And I took a screenshot of it showing that I have 0 trips for 9 hours and 43 minutes today. And part of that is because I was on the phone with Uber. Now, when you call Uber support and you ask for a manager, they're going to tell you that there is not one available, and you will sit on hold because their manager is not available, but another one is available, and they will try to get in touch with them to check their availability, but they have tasks to do. And wake up, Uber, and take care of your drivers. When a driver asks for a manager, let them talk to a manager. 100% of the time that I have asked for a manager, I have had to wait a really, really long time, minimum of 45 minutes wait time to talk to a manager, because somehow, mysteriously, the person that you're talking to, their shift manager, isn't working today when you call. So they have to wait for another area's manager who is busy with their tasks. Not necessarily on the phone, but busy with their tasks, which are way more important than supporting drivers. If you've experienced this, leave that in the comments. If you've had your app mysteriously go online, leave that in the comments. Also, do me a favor, take a moment and hit that subscribe button down there. Like this if your app has done this to you. If you've experienced really long hold times for support, waiting for a manager that's never available, hit that like button. But also consider driving just Lyft. If Uber does not want to support the drivers, why drive for them on a regular basis? I have never had an issue with Lyft support. They have always been very helpful and done their best to help us out as drivers. And go figure that, you know, they're the first ones to start the rideshare industry. And a lot of people don't realize that. Lyft came first, not Uber. Uber just did a much better job of advertising than Lyft did. But now Uber has gotten way too big for their britches. You know, if you think Uber's gotten too big and is taking too much from us, hit that like button down there. Subscribe. You know, I've got more videos to come. I've got some really fun, cool ride videos coming also. I've had some pretty interesting ones in the last couple of days that I've gotten permission from the riders to go ahead and post them. But actually, I probably won't post the ones from the last couple of days, only because of the Uber policies now. You can't do any of the recent ones, but I have about 4,000 videos from my dash cam over the last 3 years, and most of it is from 2017 and 2018. So I've got plenty to choose from there, because that was allowed to be done back then. And there's nothing the rideshare can do about us posting footage that is from before the policy came into effect. So that's another thing. If you're out there driving and you don't have a dash cam, please invest in a dash cam. For your own protection, for your rider's protection, and also so that riders can't lie and say that something happened that didn't happen. Unfortunately, that happens. And so that you know, and to be clear, Uber in those situations, they don't support drivers. They stand behind the riders 1000%. They will tell you, do not contact the riders. Last summer, in my old 2007 Dodge Grand Caravan, I was driving a group of high schoolers to a prom. And the last one, on his way out, decided it would be a good idea to grab the edge of my sliding door on the passenger side and swing himself out of the vehicle. And what resulted was the door was pulled off the tracks. And I got it on as best I could so that I could continue driving that night, but it would no longer properly open and close. I got it almost all the way completely closed and secured, and in order to be able to continue driving, I had to have passengers get in on the driver's side, which I don't like doing, I don't recommend doing. But when you're out there making money, you haven't got a choice. And I contacted Uber support on that situation. And guess what? They don't support drivers in situations like that either. They told me to fill out a police report. And I found out in that situation that there's also a $1,000 deductible to the driver with the Uber insurance if something happens. And I'm sorry, but having my mechanic put my door back on track and get it working properly wasn't at $1,000. So there was no need to go through the Uber insurance to have that done. But it would have been nice to still be able to have those riders pay for that. Oh, and another thing, if you do have a situation with a rider and the police need to get involved or the Uber insurance needs to get involved, Uber is going to tell you that under no circumstances are you to have any personal contact with their riders at all, in any way, shape, or form. And if you do, your account will be permanently deactivated. They told me very specifically that if I did try to contact them, that would happen. That the only contact with their riders can be through their people. I have to call Uber. Uber has to call them, talk to them, and call me back. Or the police can talk to them, but not me. If any of you have experienced that also, hit that like button down there. Hit that subscribe button. You know? And do your own videos. But for the dash cam, I use the Vantrue Pro dash cam. It has dual cameras, one facing front, one facing back, that you install on your windshield. It records in Super HD. It uses a 64 gig memory card and records about 10 gig an hour of space when you set it at Super HD. Alright, you know, enough of this ranting and raving. I need to get out driving, but you know, it's just a shame that Uber does not take care of the drivers. And what a wake-up call. So today I'll be out there driving Lyft. You know, and screw you, Uber, on this one. You cost both you and me money on the Uber platform, which is okay because Lyft is better anyways. They only take out 20% across the board compared to the Uber 25% on the X rides and 28% on the XL rides. But no, wait, it's not really that. Well, I had an Uber XL ride. It was $36. I received a grand total of $21. Somehow that does not seem like anywhere near a 28%, 72% split. You know, there's supposed to be a nominal service fee that comes off the top, and 70 cents towards the city and $1 towards insurance. Somehow that extra gap there does not seem like a nominal service fee. Anyways, if you enjoy my videos, again, please like it, hit that subscribe button, share it on your social media. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day. Peace out.